Welcome to Loleventvods. These are the best highlights of today's LTA 2025 matchup.
Focus in this early game.
I mean, I do want to see
that. Does secure it and hits level 4. Robo is still level 1 on the Olaf. Loud is committing so much trying to make this dive happen. Thanatos level 2, Blabber level 4. Loud has to find success here. They've already wasted so much time. They try to make the dive go in, but a nice pathmaker coming out from Thanatos. It's first blood over to Blabber, and it might get even worse. Loud's plan, everything was put in this top lane basket, and the egg.
Significantly behind because of spending the time going for that.
Yeah.
And when you get behind a Zyra, I know you know this pain, Flowers.
I know this pain, brother, and it looks like there's even more pain in store for Robo. He drops as the minion wave is already underneath the turret.
Just see this pain actually getting way worse for Loud.
Yeah.
So this was the stat I was talking about at the intro, though, at the very beginning of the day. As we go for another one,
we don't have time for stats other than kills, my friend, and C9 has 3 of them, not even 6 minutes into the game.
The fastest average game time.
32 minutes or so, wasn't it?
Exactly. And Loud had the longest. So I think that Cloud9 are going to beat their average. So my ask to Twitch chat would be, how many minutes faster than their average, which was 32 minutes, are they aiming at in this game? Because just it is 2.8K the gold lead at 6.5 minutes now. Maybe we're getting way too far ahead of ourselves because at least Loud are getting a dragon, but it certainly is going to be very painful here. I mean, Sven on the Corki is going to be a big, pretty big discrepancy there. And currently, Thanatos has the Olaf pushed under tower. So let's take a look at this. Loud might try and fight. It looks like they're positioning for it.
All right, Blabber has already started up the set of grubs. Wiz wants to try to tunnel in here and make a play. He goes for the ultimate there onto Loki. Nice follow-up with the clips. Massive engage coming out from Loud that killed Loki and Blabber both. That's exactly what the Brazilian squad needed, and they're gonna take the last 2 grubs with them.
Sven was still pushing top lane, Flowers. That was a beautiful engage from Wiz. He cruises right past Vulcan. He nails Loki right there. Way is going to be one of those dream targets for them. Currently, though, with Cloud9 investing all their resources down to the other side to make sure they get that dragon, you're going to have to wait that play out, and you're going to have to go through a lot of vision. You see all these wards here, shallow wards up through Loud's jungle that Cloud9 are going to leave behind after they take the dragon.
Dragon secured, so that's going to be his head. But Loki's doing a good job trying to stay safe. Has Roots in some danger. Sven going in, looking for the solo kill, and he gets it, no problem. Now Wiz wants revenge, but Sven flashes right back away, and Blabber is ready to punish the Skarner oh so easily. C9 get 2 more for free.
Sven putting that money to good right there on the Corki. Meanwhile, we're still going.
Yeah, down to the bottom lane. Loki with no summoner spells, no way 32 minutes. We got 16 minutes on the clock right now, and C9 are starting up the Herald. This is a great accelerant if you're looking to knock down that Nexus a little bit faster. Oftentimes this will result in at least a single turret being taken, but usually if you've got a lead about 5,000, you'll get way more than that.
Yeah, definitely can use, especially if you should be able to pull out the dragon and set this one up. Loki does have teleports, even though he doesn't have flash now and is way more vulnerable. At least he still does have that teleport. Is a 73-second cooldown currently, as Sven has to flash. Nice little punishment.
Yeah, I like that from Loud. They go for the solar flare afterwards, but they aren't going to find Sven. Sidestepping away from that Zenith Blade right afterwards. Cloud9's bringing the whole party. Loud's got to get out of here. Vulcan goes for the engage. They throw down the Zyra ult, but it only hits Winsome. He's got to be a little bit careful now. Vulcan might just die to the Ignite. Meanwhile, Thanatos going all out into the backline, and Root's going to be killed off next. Sven goes on a rampage, and Robo has to run all the way away. C9.
Number 3 for Cloud9 after the chase. The rotation over from the rest of the team made possible by Sven dodging both Leona engaged spells.
On the aggro, Loud are going to take the opportunity to secure the tier 1 top lane turret for themselves. As Robo takes a blast cone, gets all the way away back down to the bottom lane, and he's just going to move on over and keep pushing the wave.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to put pressure on the tower while the rest of the team is up here standing in front of Otacon. 5K on the health.
Okay, Thanatos still frontlining, trying to keep everybody else from Loud away from the Otacon. Down to about 3,500 now, and TP's about to show up here from Robo as Otacon resets. C9 looking to draw battle lines here, but they got to be careful. Between Worlds already dropped. Winsome's about to die. He's all alone in the the Corki as Root, Tinones, and Wiz are left to run. Root separated from the other two members of his team as he tries to kite and fight his way out of it. But C9 haven't lost a single player, and they're back on the objective.
Yeah, it looked like Thanatos wanted some more kills, but the rest of the team says, you know what, we've got Otacon, let's just take the Otacon, finish that objective off, and then go for Baron afterwards. No need to over chase. Cloud9 at 26 minutes here are going to get both of the mega buffs, Flowers. This is just such a huge pushing power with the range that they have with their composition.
Pushing in with the pincer attack as Thanatos will break into the enemy base uncontested. Loki's going to take the tier 2 top the same way, and now the 3-man squad in the mid lane that completely avoided any threat of danger from the Loud engage attempt is just going to continue pushing forward themselves.
Here it comes, the C9 onslaught with the double mega buffs. Already, Cassandre opened up bottom side, and now top side is the next target. This thing melts as well. Top side tower down.
Top side tier 3 is gone. The inhibitor itself about to be rubble as Loud scramble to try to protect their base. C9 still has the false lives here for a little bit longer, and they're going to use every second to keep this push going strong. Nexus turret's under fire. First one's already about to die. It's gone. Second Nexus turret is all that stands between C9 and a fast game 1 win as the mid lane inhibitor falls and Loud scramble to try to defend. Thanatos will be the first one ready to jump in on the Cassandre as Winston goes to the back line of C9. Big between worlds, but it's not big enough. Loud is simply too far behind. Robo into the back, at least gets one. He takes out Sven. Maybe he's got a second. Spiraling Despair is about to pop off, and a Skarner grabs another. By a miracle, Loud are holding on still, but Loki and Blabber remain ready to fight. Wiz barely gets back onto the steps of the fountain, but the Nexus itself is soaking damage. The minions will win it if nothing else, and C9, 28.5 minutes in, takes game 1.
Cloud9 with such a big early lead.